The college basketball season might be done, but there is still yet another Final Four left to be decided. As we welcome you inside of the Verizon Center here in Washington, D.C., as Marisol Cardinale makes her way to the ring. A series of spectacular victories from the product of Bogota, Colombia, in the first round defeating Jenna Slade, and then the second round America Weston, the student and protege of Tadako Togo, the Tokyo Tsunami, looking for one more victory. This one, the one to propel her into the final round of the tournament. And to say that she's got a tall order ahead of her is an understatement. Her opponent has certainly turned some heads in her debut here in the XWA throughout the course of this tournament. I of course speak of the St. Petersburg Massacre, Natasiya. Dominant victories in the first two rounds. First against Raven Singh, and then the second round a war, victorious against the legendary La Reina, bringing her to this final stretch. One more victory against another quick, agile, and athletic opponent will put her into the final round and cap off one of the most impressive debuts in XWA history. Natasiya steps into the ring yet again. She is all business, and Cardinale had better have a good game plan if she wants to come out of this match victorious. Fans eager in anticipation. Cardinale versus Natasiya, and the Final Four of the XWA Warfield Invitational is underway. Some words being exchanged at center of the ring. And the Russian on the attack, but no, wait. Fireman's carry takedown counter by Marisol. And look at Cardinale showing off here. Trying to play some mind games here against her opponent. And all the while showing some tremendous technical acumen and wow. Open palm strike. Shades of her mentor, Tadako Togo. A vicious blow. And right now, Marisol Cardinale has got Natasiya thrown for a loop. Who'd have thought we'd see this happening? Marisol to the ropes and serving up a little bit of salsa. Beautiful leg drop there. And Cardinale clearly in the favor of these fans as Natasiya rolls under the bottom rope to regroup. I don't think she expected this level of offense against her opponent. And right now she's walking around exchanging words with the XWA-niverse, who is currently giving her the business. I have a feeling Natasiya was going into this match with the same strategy she had against La Reina. But Marisol Cardinale will have none of that. But wait a second, no. Looked like Natasiya was about to take to the offensive, but a quick counter by Marisol with a double leg takedown. Couple of boots, and now Natasiya with an arm drag, and oh, delivers a vicious clothesline. And that right there is exactly the type of situation you don't want to be caught in if you're an opponent of this massive powerhouse from Russia. Wait, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh! Marisol Cardinale continues to impress throughout this tournament with this combination of athleticism, agility, and precision striking, as she demonstrates yet again Series of kicks to the chest, followed by one right to the temple. And Cardinale is firing on all cylinders right now. Marisol setting up for the Latin Shuffle. And saunters into the cover. 2. No. Only a 2 count. A little bit of frustration on the face of Marisol. Could a victory against Natasiya here be considered an upset for a veteran like Cardinale? I don't know. But Natasiya with a fireman's carry counter, and oh my goodness, a Dominator. Out of nowhere, Natasiya just demonstrates that raw, unmitigated power, and oh God, is she gonna do it again? Oh, a second Dominator. And just like that, Natasiya has put herself back into this match, and in a big way. Wait, no, are you serious? Oh my goodness. 3 Dominators in a row. Oh my God. Somebody check Marisol. Natasiya with the cover. And no. Unbelievable. Marisol kicking out on pure instinct, it would seem. But she is in a world of hurt right now. Simply amazing. It only took a matter of seconds for Natasiya to claim control of this match. And now, she's like a predator stalking her prey. Cardinale up and driven into that top rope. And that is a very, very tough surface to get lynched on. It's almost like cables. Those ropes, very thick, very sturdy, and oh goodness. Speaking of sturdy, how about a stiff Yakuza kick? Shades of Masahiro Chono, right to the jaw of Marisol Cardinale. And now, Natasiya slowing the pace down and imposing her will against her opponent. She just steps on Marisol like she's nothing. Right now, a combination of aggression and ego on display by the St. Petersburg Massacre. And Natasiya now hoisting Marisol up, and oh my goodness, oh my goodness. She just powerbombed Marisol Cardinale 3/4 the length of the entire ring. Wow. And now Natasiya runs her over with another stiff lariat. I don't think it needs to be said that Natasiya is, quite frankly, one of the strongest women in the Diamond Division. You are seeing that. You have already seen that throughout the course of this tournament. Right now, she is just mowing Marisol down and throwing her around like a rag doll. Now what she got planned here. Natasiya with evil intentions in her mind. Irish whip into the corner. And now Marisol to the top turnbuckle. This is dangerous territory here. Being hoisted up. And fall away slam from the top turnbuckle. Natasiya to another cover. And only a count of 2. Yet again. Despite this tremendous punishment that Marisol is withstanding right now, she still has the wherewithal to kick out. But it might just be only prolonging the punishment. Deadlift gut-wrench suplex there by Natasiya. Right now, this is just a day at the gym for her. As she dumps Marisol for a second time onto the canvas. And no, wait a second. Cardinale with a counter arm drag, slamming the shoulder of Natasiya into the mat. How is she even still standing? How is she even still fighting here? Off of a springboard into a forearm. You can clearly see the effects of the beating that she has taken. But Marisol is fighting back as best as she can here. Famouser. Face first to the mat goes Natasiya. And now Cardinale dragging her to the center of the ring. Cardinale springboards into a leg drop. Off the ropes. Follows up with an elbow drop. And now to the ropes yet again. How about a second serving of salsa? Marisol with a second win here, it would seem. Now, Natasiya to the corner. Natasiya to the top turnbuckle. Turnabout is fair play here. And Cardinale with a super Hurricane Rana. A Frankensteiner. And she is absorbing the energy from this crowd, who is firmly behind her. Marisol now. Another front drop kick to the temple of the St. Petersburg Massacre. Natasiya is reeling, and Marisol once again on the attack with another Hurricane Rana. We are witnessing two different styles and two different paces here. Marisol speeds up the momentum and takes control, whereas Natasiya slows things down and reclaims it. And Cardinale gets sidestepped on that missile drop kick by Natasiya, and she quickly counters into a modified Uranagi. Just like I said, Natasiya slowing things down, playing things to her advantage, as she well should. It's a strategy that has worked for her throughout this tournament. She most certainly does not want to have Marisol flying around the ring where she can't catch her. And how about flying out of the ring as Natasiya throws Marisol over the top? And now we're in unbridled, dangerous territory outside of the ring. Natasiya front headlock here. Sidearm lock and a shot right to the shoulder. And now whipping Marisol into the barricade, driving her face first onto the edge. Natasiya, like a black widow, toying around with her prey before she goes in for the kill. Shot to the face right there, and oh, stiff boot right to the temple. As Cardinale is down and out. And Natasiya can practically smell victory here. Irish whip into the corner. And now Natasiya, oh my goodness, more of that raw power. As she tosses Marisol over. A heel across the ring. And then follows up with a swinging sidewalk slam. And now a cover. And once again, Marisol Cardinale kicking out. And now the ravaging Russian in unfamiliar territory. But it pays off as she delivers that second rope splash and goes for another pinfall attempt here. And once again, Marisol Cardinale kicks out at 2. Natasiya beside herself at wait a second. She just pulled the turnbuckle pad off. Obvious signs of frustration here, but that is completely uncalled for. But look at Marisol now, fighting her way back into this match. Back fist, and then a senton into the corner, the opposite side of the ring. Marisol right now applying pressure and feeding off of this crowd. And now Natasiya slowly back to her feet, but she is groggy. And Marisol, Irish whip into that steel. Turnabout is fair play. The very same steel that Natasiya exposed, she just felt the full brunt of. And she feels the full brunt of that DDT as well. Low angle. And from low, we go to high. Cardinale to the top turnbuckle. And delivers a double axe handle just as it looked as if Natasiya was about to get back to her feet. She was slowly making her way to her knees, and she's doing it again here. Credit to the fortitude, the resiliency of the Russian strongwoman. And she's back to her feet again. Even after that double drop kick. And even after a salsa DDT. Here's a cover by Cardinale, and no. 2 count only. She slaps the canvas. Unable to put her opponent away. Even after 2 consecutive DDTs, and now pinning Natasiya face first onto the mat with her knee. And she's getting up again. Are you serious? Taken down with another one of those stiff roundhouse kicks. But Natasiya just keeps on getting back up. This is unbelievable. She gets up. Marisol takes her down. She gets up once again. This woman's resiliency is inhuman. Another scintillating strike. That open hand palm strike. And now words being exchanged. Marisol's got something to say. And now she'll let her actions speak for her. Series of kicks to the chest. And then a roundhouse right to the temple. And dragging the carcass of Natasiya to the center of the ring. For another pinfall attempted. No. Once again, Natasiya kicks out at the count of 2. Yet another near fall. There's been plenty of those in this match already. Marisol now on the follow. Perching Natasiya onto that rope there and up and over with the clothesline. Marisol opposite rope and Tope Suicida. Going high flying lucha libre style. Clear over the top rope and crashing down on Natasiya. And these fans have come out of their seats for this aerial artistry on display by Marisol Cardinale, who seems to have finally claimed the momentum of this match. Shot right there, right to the top of Natasiya's head, and it follows up with an elbow. And Natasiya is down, and at least at this point, doesn't look like she's getting up anytime soon. Here's Marisol with a crucifix. And now into the corner, calling Natasiya out. She's got something set up here, and oh! Yet another DDT. This time of the float over variety. And speaking of floating, Marisol's on the top rope again. And oh my goodness, what a beautiful corkscrew moonsault. Looks like she might be trying another one. Well, hey, if this is what you've got to do to put your opponent away, then I'm all for it. But no, she doesn't put her away. 2 corkscrew moonsaults, and Natasiya still kicks out. And how about double underhooks? And oh, the Cardinals' wings. Marisol pulls out the biggest weapon in her arsenal. and shows off some serious upper body strength. I didn't think that she would be able to hoist the much larger Natasiya up and over into that maneuver. Is it going to be enough? 2, and no! Unbelievable! Marisol with a look of pure shock on her face. What does she have to do to finish this woman off? Well, she's got something planned here, but no. Natasiya's got a second wind, and that's never good. Rolled over Marisol with that lariat. And now, Russian roulette. Down to the mat hard goes Cardinale. And now Natasiya feels like she's got the momentum, and oh goodness. Cardinale does indeed feel that exposed steel chest first. And here comes another. Wait a second. No. Oh my God. Natasiya was attempting to dominate her, but Cardinale reversed it into a DDT. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? This could be the beginning of the end. Marisol twisting the arms and delivers the merry-go-round. This could be it here, folks. We could be seeing one of the biggest wins in Marisol Cardinale's career. She's got to go big right now, and she knows it. Center of the ring. Marisol slowly climbing to the top turn. But wait a second. No. Wait a second. Are you serious? That's Jersey Red. She just gorilla pressed Marisol off the top rope. And Cardinale rolls out of the ring. I don't know if that's a safe area, though. Oh, God, no. Oh! Heart punch by Red. What the hell is she doing out here? Jersey Red with a choke slam on Cardinale. Outside of the ring, and no, she's still not done. Why? Why is Red out here? Why is she attacking Marisol? And unfortunately, folks, I have to remind you that there is no disqualification in this tournament. So this is all legal. As Jersey Red marvels in her handiwork, and Marisol rolls back into the ring practically lifeless, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Only a few seconds ago, it looked as if Cardinale was going to win this. But now it appears that defeat is all but certain. 1, 2, 3. What was an amazing match has just been tarnished. As we take a look at the replay, it started off with Natasiya asserting herself with a barrage of back-to-back dominators. But Marisol Cardinale would fight her way back into it and show exactly why she is one of the most amazing aerial acrobats in the Diamond Division. But this was the turning point here, as Jersey Red, of all people, interferes. And now as I'm taking a look at this a second time, it's starting to come to me. Marisol Cardinale, a student of Tadako Togo, a woman who Jersey Red has also targeted in the past. Could this have been a statement to Cardinale's mentor? We don't know. But what we do know for certain is that tonight, by hook or crook, Natasiya, the ravaging Russian, the St. Petersburg Massacre, advances to the finals of the 2017 Warfield Invitational. And there will be a whole lot of people inside of this arena and watching around the world. that will be greatly anticipating this next match. And here comes Sierra Kay, flying the banner of the infamous and legendary School of Hardcore, to which she is the only female graduate. Previous victories in this tournament: in the first round against Rosa Del Toro, and then in the second round, the round of 8, a 5-star classic, coming up victorious against the Lioness Aurora Cellini. And as hotly contested as that match was, this match might even outdo that, considering who it is that she will be facing. A lot of people in this industry have put these two women together as having almost intertwined fates. It was this woman that Sierra Kay made her return to the XWA against, and it was in her debut that this woman came up victorious against the Queen. This, of course, is the Huntress Abigail Rooker. Previous victories in the tournament: in the first round against the Duchess Tiffany Queensberry, and then in the round of 8, a war in its own right against the violent, vicious, and quite frankly scary Dollface. It's a miracle that this woman is even standing here, but here she is, having taken one of the more brutal paths through this tournament, on the cusp of one more victory to reaching the finals. Natasiya awaits the victor of this contest in the final round. Can Abigail Rooker make it 2-0 against Sierra Kay? We will find out here tonight. Both women warming up, and the referee calling for the bell. And a slight moment of anticipation here, almost as if both of these women knew at some point their paths were going to cross again. And Sierra Kay with the vertical suplex, no. Flipping over is Rooker and delivers a zigzag, follows up with some back-to-back knees, a little double whammy there. Both of these women very, very evenly matched. Oh, what a knee slam by Sierra Kay. Very similarly styled is Kay and Rooker, despite the fact that they came from almost completely different backgrounds. Sierra Kay, of course, making a name for herself as a fitness model before stepping into the School of Hardcore, and Abigail Rooker, a former bounty hunter. So definitely a case of opposites attracting here in this ring, but you wouldn't tell from outward appearances. Wow. Serious power on display there as Rooker just threw Kay over, following up with a one-handed bulldog. We spoke to Abigail earlier today, and she said that she has to treat this match like it's a title fight. That's exactly what is at stake here, winning this tournament. It's a pretty big deal. And Rooker now looked like she was going for an Irish whip, but got reversed, and oh my goodness! Wow! A springboard handstand into a cutter. Showing off some serious athleticism right there. And that is a perfect example of exactly what Rooker was talking about. Not pulling any stops, going all out, and leaving it all in the ring. That's what it's going to take. Beautiful arm drag there by Abigail. Going for another Irish whip here. And this time, no. Kay counters. Knee. Right to the chest, it looked like. And oh, baby. Modified swinging face buster there. And now Sierra Kay delivers another one of those stiff knees. Right to the temple of the Huntress. Sierra Kay following up with that Uranagi. Some serious height on that slam. And you want to talk about height? How about this one here? Wheelbarrow. German suplex. Pulling one out of the page of her last opponent as she goes for the cover. But only gets a count of 2. Referee on the money with that count. Sierra Kay, one of the most versatile combatants to set foot in the Diamond Division in quite some time. We have seen in her brief stint here that she can pretty much do it all. Technical wrestling, high flying, brawling. Well, she's certainly in for a brawl against a woman like Rooker here. Equally as versatile, but far more inclined to bring the pain. Kind of like that. Wow. That DDT could cause a concussion. The impact. And Sierra Kay is just groggy. She is out of it right now. And things are about to go from bad to worse. Oh! Power bomb into the corner. And Rooker with the cover. 1, 2. No. 2 count only. And Sierra Kay wisely rolling out of the ring to regroup. Abigail Rooker letting her know who's up on points at the present moment. And calling her back into the ring. Bit of an intermission there as both ladies back in the ring once again, and Rooker one step ahead, parrying that strike by Sierra. And another arm drag, this time of the Japanese flavor, and into a dragon sleeper. Applying pressure along the neck and the shoulder area. This is a very, very painful chokehold. But Sierra Kay, something of a submission specialist, able to get herself out of it, rushes in with another flying knee, and oh, delivers the KO out of nowhere. From out of the ether, Sierra Kay delivering the big moves. And now a kick to the small of the back. And just like that, another momentum shift. Kay, once again, another swinging face buster delivered. And trying to get this crowd behind her. It's pretty safe to say that this crowd is behind both of these women. There are no true losers. Well, there has to be one loser. As Rooker slowly getting herself back to her feet. And she does not know what is awaiting her. But she knows now. Missile drop kick. Beautifully done. And Kay with another cover. And another 2 counts. Sierra now on the follow. Kick to the small of the back, but Abigail Rooker just absorbed that. And a kick to the gut. And follows up with a low hanging drop kick to the side of the face. The Huntress delivering another one of those falling knees right to the sternum of Kay. Looks like she's gotten herself a second win here. And an inside cradle. Going for a quick pin. But no. Almost surprised Kay with that one there. And a stiff shot. And a second one. Over the rope goes Sierra Kay. And Abigail Rooker is gonna fly. Amazing. Taking a page out of Marisol's playbook there. Corkscrew plancha over the top. And yeah, these fans, they're definitely feeling it here. DC is absolutely electric. This has been a back and forth contest from the opening bell. Scoop slam by Rooker. Looking to follow up here, it would seem, and no, wait a second. Kay with a European uppercut and another KO. That move is so quick. It's sudden. You just, there's just absolutely no way to see it coming. And now Rooker, groggy, outside of the ring. And Sierra Kay's got some intentions of her own. She is measuring Abigail, and oh my goodness! That plancha was like a crash landing. Both women down. Sierra Kay slow to get back to her feet. I think that might have took just as much out of her as it did her. Kay now with the momentum, albeit temporarily, in her favor. The way this match has been going. Rooker against the barricade hard. The small of her back right along the edge of that padded barricade. And yeah, it might be padded, but it still has no give. Neither is that super kick right to the jaw. And oh my. Rooker crashing into the edge of those stairs. Sierra Kay is taking the fight to the Huntress. But just like that, just as soon as I say it, Abigail Rooker fights right back. And now dragging Kay by the hair. Looks like she's intending to get her back in the ring. Against the apron here. And now, oh, wow. Big time leg drop. Right across the throat of Sierra Kay. Follows up with a punch to the top of the head. And Kay understandably groggy. Getting right back up. And eating a flying forearm. No score on the pinfall afterwards though. Very smart strategy by Rooker to go for a pin immediately following that offensive barrage. But still comes up empty. Front headlock now. Abigail Rooker dragging Kay into the turnbuckle. What she got planned here? Kind of telegraphing her next move. Top turnbuckle goes Kay. And she might be going for a... No! Looked like she might have been going for a Super Hurricane Rana. But instead, Sierra Kay pushes her off. And oh, for the third time in this match, another KO. The momentum in this contest has been like a pendulum, swinging back and forth, but this right here might just do it. It's the K-Slay, that submission maneuver that has won Sierra Kay both of her first and second round matches. She's got it locked in, and somehow, I don't know how it is that Abigail could fight her way out, but wait a second, she just did. And Rooker immediately shooting it afterwards with some ground and pound. How did Abigail Rooker escape that submission hold is beyond me. But that should have been the end of the match. Instead, they live to fight another day, or at least Abigail does, and nightfall is about to strike on Sierra Kay. And Rooker to the corner. She's tuning it up. Rooker rockets, connects. Right on the button. That is some serious impact on that kick. And that could be the end of it. 1, 2, no! No! Unbelievable. Rooker escapes at a K's finish. K kicks out of Rooker's. And we're at a stalemate right now. But Rooker looking to follow up. Gonna try again to make a deposit into the high rent district. But again, Sierra K one step ahead. Quick counter into that missile drop kick. And goading her opponent back up to her feet. Sierra looking for another big move. Hoists Abigail up and drops her down. Laid to rest. And now K to the second turnbuckle again. Not sure if this is the best strategy. Taking too long after hitting a big move like the laid to rest. And yeah, sure enough, it does not pay off. Rooker sidesteps and drills K into the mat with another one of those DDTs. Sierra should have went for a cover after hitting the laid to rest. And now it's Abigail who is setting up and perched to the top, but no score. Looked like she was going for a splash, and it's K who sidesteps and steps into yet another K slay. For the second time, Sierra K locks in the submission. And will this be enough to make Abigail Rooker tap out? It's still locked in, folks, but once again, Abigail Rooker slides out of it, and oh my God, she just eliminated Sierra K. And now to the top turnbuckle, K down on the floor, and oh, are you kidding me? Off the top to the floor. And I don't know, there must be some internal damage. There's got to be some hemorrhaging. That was some serious height. And K is still down. This might be it, folks. And wait a second. Abigail Rooker, bad seed down outside of the ring. Some added insurance. I think she could probably have finished this match off well before pulling that move out of the hat. But she's not done. She is not done. She's got K up into a powerbomb, and oh my goodness. Oh, this is just tough to watch right here. Abigail Rooker took it to a new level of brutality. And it might just win her the match. Or not. What? What? Sierra K just got clotheslined over the top rope, splashed from the top turnbuckle onto the floor, takes a bad seed down, gets powerbombed onto the announce table, and still kicks out, only to find herself now in this cross-face submission. Turnabout being fair play yet again. Rooker trying to make K submit, ironically, but K with a knee and a fist to fight out of the hold. And now Rooker gets eliminated. Rooker just got sent packing over the top. And Sierra Kay signals that she's gonna, oh my goodness, deja vu, a coup de grace, and a little one-ups womanship here. Anything you can do, I can do better. Face first against the announce table. This is insane. This is incredible. This is two of the best female athletes in professional wrestling vying for supremacy. And oh my goodness, how is Rooker still standing? She counters and delivers another bad seat down. Cover, 2, no. Another near fall. And how are either of these women still alive? That's the question. Here's a pop-up powerbomb now by Abigail Rooker. The Huntress looking to put her opponent away here. Another series of kicks and that elbow to the side of the face. And the Huntress loading up the artillery again. We could be seeing a second Rooker rocket, but no. Kay sidesteps. And once again steps in, steps over, and delivers another Kay slay. A third attempt at this submission by Sierra Kay. And once again, Rooker fighting it tooth and nail. Sierra unable to get it completely locked in. So she breaks the hold and tries to take it another route. Knife edge chop, kick to the small of the back. And no, counter there by Rooker. Abigail now with the front headlock in. And some more grounded pound. Right to the face, a series of fists. And now Abigail dragging Kay and looking once again to finish things off with that Rooker rocket. But Kay sidesteps it for a second time, and this time hoists Rooker up and drops her down with the Queen's Wrath. 1, 2, and Sierra Kay does it. Well, if you're keeping score, Sierra Kay just tied this head-to-head matchup 1-1. But based on what it is that we have witnessed, we're in the makings of quite possibly the greatest rivalry in the history of the XWA Diamond Division. As we take a look at some of these highlights, these women left it all out there. No shorts taken, no punches pulled. Here we see that top turnbuckle splash onto the floor by the Huntress. And then mere moments later, Sierra Kay answers back in a big way with this coup de grace off the top. And that was the story of this entire match. They threw everything at each other and still came back for more. Right up until the bitter end here, as Sierra Kay delivers the Queen's Wrath and comes away victorious. So the stage has now been set for the finals of the 2017 Warfield Invitational. It will be this woman, Sierra Kay, facing off against Natasiya. And the referee once again raising Kay's arm in victory. Meanwhile, Abigail Rooker with a show of respect here. Another display of good sportswomanship. This will surely not be the last time that these two women are in the same ring against each other. But this journey has reached its final destination. 16 women walked in, and in the end, only 2 remain. The St. Petersburg Massacre, the ravaging Russian Natasiya, and the Queen, Sierra Kay. One of these 2 women will be crowned the 2017 Warfield Invitational Champion. History will be made when we set foot one more time into the nation's capital. For the Extraordinary Wrestling Association, this is 3X signing off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the final round.